Welcome back to Gothic 2 Classic. Let us wake up, start a new day in the wonderful island of Carinus on the landowner's farm, where we're trying to talk to the mercenaries, get tasks done to joining them. We still gotta talk to some people. We gotta talk to this woman here, a couple of those mercenaries in the tavern next to Bennett, I believe. We'll talk to her first. Start this playthrough off strong.
Hello, pretty girl.
Just where did you escape from?
This guy is such a Casanova.
They say you are revolting against the king.
My father has decided that it's time we defended ourselves. The militia never helped us anyway. They only came here to drag off our provisions.
What kind of work is to be had here on the farm?
My father pays money to all the men who help defend the farm. Are you interested? You don't look like someone who has a passion for field labor.
How much does your father pay?
You'd have to negotiate that with him. All I know is that each mercenary here gets paid every day.
Every day? Nice.
Are there any rules here that I should stick to?
You don't touch anything here that isn't yours. You stay away from the areas that are none of your business. And if you must pick a fight, stick to the mercenaries. If you start a brawl with the farmers, everybody here will be against you.
Well, so far so good. We've been doing that.
What's your job here?
I sell the goods that we produce. If you want to buy something, just let me know. But let me warn you, I won't stand for either haggling or stealing, understood?
Fair enough.
Has anything significant happened lately?
A few days ago, my father decreed that we're no longer allowed to sell anything in town. So now I'm staying here on the farm and selling my wares to visitors only.
Show me your wares.
What can I offer you?
Alright, what does she have? She's got apple, ham, cheese, milk, and water. We don't need any of those. So we'll leave her alone. And I also forgot to make another LP save, so I'm gonna do that. Keep forgetting to do that. As soon as I start talking,
Damn it! What do you
start
want?
the playthrough, I just sort of forget. It was on my mind. Pressing the wrong button there. My keyboard is off to the left a little bit because it makes it easier for me to navigate. Because I got one of those small 96% compact keyboards. So if I have it too close to the center, then my arm is like tilted in a way off to the right. Hurts my elbow. Oops. But yeah, I've been having the thought before I started. I told myself, okay, I need to make an LP save before I right after I start talking. And I never do that because scatterbrained. Let's go in here to the tavern. We gotta talk to some of these mercenary guys. These guys are not nice. I remember they're pretty mean. They're not even facing. They're facing the wall. They don't even like the other people here. Let's talk to Bulko. You know this guy's strong because of his name.
The two of us should have a chat.
I wouldn't know about what.
Oh, yeah. That conversation doesn't make any sense. So we'll talk to Silvio.
How's it going?
Have I given you permission to address me?
I don't need your permission.
A lot of people talk about you.
A lot of people talk too much.
Yeah, fair enough.
What do you think of Lee?
Oh, he's a good fighter. I wouldn't ever want to pick a fight with him. Unless, of course, it couldn't be avoided.
He doesn't seem to like Lee too much, but my money is on Lee because got more experience. This guy's just
Silvio doesn't like being talked to. You might have gathered as much by now.
oh, what the deuce?
Fight.
Finish
Show
him.
him. Defend yourself.
Oh boy,
You showed him who's boss.
that was not a good time to save. May have to restart a little bit because Bulko is.
Silvio doesn't like being talked to. You might have gathered.
Let's just go ahead and run away a little bit. Fight him out here.
And now.
How about you? Our first enemy of the playthrough.
Parry then.
He's really hurting us bad.
Wouldn't that be a
He does those
lesson?
2 hits, makes it harder to get anything in him. This may be a while.
Silvio.
Run. Run. Switch over to Cutlass.
Oh my god.
May have to restart.
Not bad.
I'm gonna have to start over and back up. Because I did not know, or I forgot, that he was gonna attack right after talking to Silvio, so let's go back to sleep. Alright, you slept well and feel rested. Let's try this again. We'll talk to Elena. If we manage to beat Volko, we can beat him. But this axe isn't, I don't think this axe is cutting it, because we're not... Switch back to the Pirate's Cutlass. Well, now they're facing this way. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, skip that. And we'll position ourselves here. We'll save here. Talk to Silvio here. Go through all this. Why is that guy running?
Silvio doesn't like... Put away that weapon.
I'm fighting.
Harry, then.
Show him. Finish him.
Don't stop now.
Ouch, that hurt.
Let that be a lesson to him.
Okay, round 3.
Hey. How's it?
Does he say anything? He's not taunting us into a fight.
What do you...
Oh, unless.
I think if you choose this one, that's when Volko attacks
A
you.
lot of people.
Hey, you!
Silvio doesn't...
Come out here. Careful.
Oh my god, fight.
God, he is strong.
Not bad.
That attack is just something else. When he attacks like that twice in a row, it makes it really hard to fight him. I'm gonna try to beat him though. I'm not gonna do this for too long.
A lot of
people.
Right.
Hey.
I wouldn't...
What?
Oh, unless.
Silvio...
Alright. Round 4. I'm pressing backwards a lot to avoid that second hit. It's not always
Don't
working.
Stop now. Don't stop now. Harry, then. Let that be a lesson to
Okay.
him.
I think we're gonna come back later, because he's one strong dude. Alright, let's go talk to Elena again. Get through that dialogue. I got stuck on this table. Not a good start, so don't pick fights if you're not strong enough. Alright, Elena. Take up all this. I like to expend dialogue on every NPC just to get it
What can I...
coded, I guess. Not coded, but triggered, I suppose. Okay, she's talked to. So our next task now is to basically wander around the farm a little bit, go check the map, gotta figure out what to do. I think we're gonna explore the countryside some more, kill some beasts, get some experience, because we need experience to get stronger in this game. Now, if you remember those bandits in the beginning of the game, the one who gave us the wanted poster of us, he says Dexter is near this farm in a tower. I don't know if you see that tower off to the southwest. I'm gonna go there next, see what's there. Also, this guy's name is Cord. Remember him? He's the guy that didn't talk much in the first Gothic game in the new camp.
Hey, you!
If you have a problem with wolves or field raiders, go talk to one of the younger mercenaries. You can come to me when the paladins show up here.
What?
Whenever one of you peasants comes to me, it's always about slaughtering innocent beasts.
I'm not a peasant.
Oh? What is it you want then?
I want to become a mercenary.
You look more like someone who'd been born to work in the field, boy. Can you wield a weapon then? So, how about one-handed weapons?
Well...
And two-handed weapons then?
I'm surely gonna get better.
In other words, you're a damn greenhorn. Each mercenary needs to be able to rely on his comrades. All our lives depend on that. As long as you barely know how to wield a weapon, you're in the wrong place here.
Well, hope it's just one we need to learn to get his approval.
Teach me how to fight.
I only train mercenaries, or worthy candidates.
Alright. Yeah, that's Cord. I think he talks more in Gothic 1 if you join the mercenaries in that game at first. Otherwise, he's just really quiet. Because we joined the old camp, and for those of you who played Gothic 1, you know that the old camp brands you a traitor after the fire magicians get murdered by Gomez and his ore barons and the guards. And your character, the Nameless, is not thrown. He joins the mercenaries not long after. Some field raiders here. We're gonna fight them. After we get to level 5, we're gonna bump up two-handed to fighter levels. Little field raiders. Alright, how about you? I got a crit on that. Just want to lure one. You know, you can't parry creatures. Only dodge makes a little... So far, so good. We're not getting hit by these things. Still got a ways to level... Oh, we're already level 5. Okay, level 6, I mean. Not 5, 6. Okay, one more. We got hit. That's okay. Ah, crit. Nice. Alright. Let's go to that tower. Explore this area a little bit. Ah, healing plants. We'll take these. We haven't used them yet. I'm hoping to make potions out of these. I think you can still learn alchemy despite the fact that we didn't join, we didn't go with Constantino the alchemist. We went with Bosper the bowmaker to be a hunter. So I'm hoping we can still learn it later somehow. Just checking the skills a little bit. Oh, here's something. There's a scroll here. What's that? Oblivion? Elder Scrolls 4? Oblivion?
I know nothing about picking locks.
We don't know how to pick locks yet. We'll learn that, I think, after we learn two-handed. We're gonna need to actually make a note of this. Write this down. L chest near Onar's. There we go. Because I'm gonna forget. There's probably nothing special in there anyway. Not like there's a million gold pieces or something. I completely forgot about this guy, Grom. Let's talk to him.
Hey! Everything all right?
Ah, an unfamiliar wanderer. I am very busy, so what do you want?
What are you doing here?
Well, the things a woodcutter and hunter usually do.
Okay. Oh, my mouse wheel kind of stuck a little bit.
What interesting things are there to see here?
Interesting is well put. If you go deeper into the woods here, you'll run into some very evil fellows. They're about 10 feet tall, hairy, and in a really bad mood. So don't go there if you're not strong enough for them.
Trolls, and we're not strong enough for them. We need to avoid them.
Can you teach me something about hunting?
Sure, but first get me something decent to eat. I'm dying of hunger out here. I want a bottle of milk, a loaf of bread, and a fat ham. Then I'll teach you what you want.
Okay, we don't, we have milk. We don't have ham, I don't think. No, we don't have ham. You said wine, right? No. Loaf of bread, ham, and a bottle of milk. Do we have bread? We have bread. Okay, we just need ham. And he'll teach us how to hunt. Pretty cool. We're not gonna steal from him, though. So let's go ahead and fight these wolves. I see wolves. That means pelts and experience. Go there. Now, I think it might be a good idea to learn only how to extract Shadow Beast horns. But I think it gets to the point where we may as well learn all of the hunting skills. I don't know, because I don't want to waste any right now. Because I'm really negligent on learning the combat skills right now. I got this thing where I want to learn all the, like, extra skills like lockpick, sneaking. Also, that was a troll over there. We're going to try to fight it, and it's not going to end well. I remember being able to, actually, I gotta concentrate a little bit, I guess. There's a certain pattern to how they attack you. You can basically just do this. I think we got a crit on him. We're doing some damage, though. Okay, this actually might be pretty easy. Well, let's attack his butt over and over again. At you. Make this. Now, if you're playing Knight of the Raven, you will not be able to do this, I don't think. The troll base is basically invulnerable unless you land a critical hit. From what I remember, that game is not very good. Knight of the Raven is a bit more challenging than the base game. The early game is much more difficult. I played that game twice all the way through, but as you guys know, we're playing the classic mod, the classic version, because I like the classic. I like the way I just like it better. You know that. This is gonna be easier than I thought. He's like saying, "Stop, human, I can't even attack you. I can't even do anything." It's like, wow, I can't even do anything. That's a little close. Yeah, this is how you fight it. I immediately remember, as soon as I started doing this, I remembered I did this on repeated playthroughs of Gothic 2. Sort of cheese these enemies a little bit. Get a lot of experience. We're gonna get a lot of experience in a minute. We'll probably level up after this. And there's another troll behind me as well. 500, nice. Now we'll go ahead and... That would have killed us in real life. His back flattening us. Or he's got a troll hide. It's worth a lot, 300. We'll take it. If we fight this troll, we'll get another troll hide and more experience points. But yeah, I suppose if you really wanted to, you could run all the way here, use your learning points and learn every trophy skill. I don't know what kind of trophy skills Grom gives you, if it's all of them. I remember doing that when I replayed this game in a row. When I first played this, I did another playthrough, or two. Did 3 playthroughs in a row, I think. And I like to save my learning points, avoid enemies, and learn everything, all the trophy skills, just to extract the most money in this game. But it's not necessary, because I think there's infinite ways to make money in this game, exploit-wise. It's something to do with Harrod the Smith's steel billets. You can make swords for him over and over again, and just get money that way if you want to. It's not necessary, but you can do that. And we're doing pretty well. These trolls are pretty easy. They're much easier than the first game. Just attack its butt over and over again like this, and you're good to go. But when I played this back in the day on playthroughs, replays, I went ahead and pretty much killed every enemy in Chapter 1. Got the most experience. You can get pretty strong in Chapter 1 if you do that. You're pretty much set for the rest of the game, I believe. Our pirate's cutlass is very handy. That we got from Sarah back at the marketplace. He's almost dead. There we go. Level up. We're now level 6. 20 learning points. We're going to use those learning points to learn two-handed. Okay, let's get this troll hide. Look around a little bit more. Any treasure, any dead adventurers who tried to kill trolls and just got killed instead? Probably not. Alright, let's go back to Grom. I wonder if he says anything because we killed the trolls. And I can't remember for sure, but I think trolls in Gothic 1 gave us much more experience points than in Gothic 2. Alright, let's go back to Grom. I don't think he says anything. Congratulates us for destroying the trolls. Hello.
Hey, you!
He does not. He does not care. Let's go and save. So there's a tree saw here. If you have a saw with you,
What with?
you can saw it. It doesn't really do anything, I don't believe. Got stuck there. Let's check our map. Where's that tower? Alright. It's up on the cliff, so... let's just explore this area just a little bit more. Now this is a heavily wooded area. How much you want to bet there's a shadow beast nearby? The enemies... now over here, if I remember correctly, takes us to the tower. I mean, obviously, where else is this going to lead us to? Nice little path. And nice view. Well, kind of a view of the farm. It's not a nice view. Alright, here we are. I don't think we're ready for this, but we're going to just go ahead and explore a little bit. I don't know if these enemies attack us.
Halt! You can't go through here.
I want to talk to your leader.
Oh, I see. You want to talk to my boss. Well, then of course I'll let you through.
Thank you.
But only if you know his name. Because if you don't, I'll be obliged to kill you. Well?
You say no idea? Diego, that's not it. Dexter, which is it? Or Lee? We'll also go with Dexter.
Dexter.
Well, I guess you know the boss. Okay, I'll let you through. But I'm warning you. You get too close to anybody, you won't get out of here alive. So take a deep breath and leave your weapons where they are. You'll find Dexter in the house.
Now Dexter wants us dead for some reason. However, I can't remember. He was a merchant in the old camp in the first Gothic game.
Leave while you still can.
No, I don't think I will. Some bandits here. They got a nice little setup here. Let's go and save. Any named bandits here? Nope, just generic bandits. Bandit. Bandit. There's a mine here. I don't remember this. Big branch on there. Ooh, leather satchel. What is in it? Got 25 coins. We'll take it. We could use some coins. We spent some money on that map from Brahim back in Carinus. Oh, I'm out of here. That's a mine crawler. I don't think they're gonna chase us. That's good. That is good. Now, if we talk to Dexter, I think something happens. Someone save. Yeah, he's over here.
Look who's here, the great emancipator. Well, hero, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for a few answers. Someone is passing around pieces of paper with my face on them. Someone told me it's you.
Somebody talks too much. But it's true. I gave my boys the wanted posters. I didn't have any other choice. When I tried to escape from the Valley of Mines, the soldiers discovered me and drove me into a trap. I thought I was done for, but then suddenly this figure appeared out of the darkness. He wore a black robe with a hood and a mask over his face, and he spoke with a voice that was altogether not human. But he offered me his help. He brought me out of the valley and offered me 1,000 gold pieces for your head.
Wow.
Hey, what was I supposed to do? If I'd turned him down, he'd have killed me.
So we're not gonna choose the first, probably. I don't know. Let's choose this.
Where can I find this man?
I think he's somewhere in the Valley of Mines.
So I think, I believe him. It disappears anyway.
And what do you intend to do now? Kill me?
Yeah, but you set us all free. That's why I'm giving you another chance. Beat it. Disappear. Make yourself invisible. Go and don't cross my path again. If I see you around here again, I won't hesitate to kill you.
So there's that. As you can see, he's still wearing the shadow armor from the old camp. But unfortunately, we can't, you can't wear it in this game. We're going to explore a little bit more, though. But he's right. If you talk to him again, he will attack you, and he will likely kill you. I don't think we can fight all these bandits at once, so we're probably going to come back later, after I explore up here. Is there anything up here? Nope, just a nice view of the camp below. Ah, there's potions. Never mind. I'll take those. We got elixir of dexterity. Nice. We're gonna drink that. So these elixir stat potions, if you wait till you max out your strength and dex to 100, you'll go above the cap. But I'm gonna drink it now because I don't see any need to min-max in this game. It's not a difficult game. The beginning is a little bit. That's only because we have nothing. We don't have any great armor, great weapons. Our skills are lacking. But just like Gothic 1, it gets much, much easier the farther along you go into the game. Let's go over here, because there's a lighthouse over here. Not a lighthouse, but a tower. There is a lighthouse we have to visit. Jack, lighthouse keeper back in Karinas, mentions that bandits took over his lighthouse. We gotta take care of that one day. We'll definitely have to come back here and slay these bandits, though. Definitely, because they got some treasure. Or anything here? Potions? Anything?
Some problems solve themselves.
So, shoot. Yeah, you can make stat potions with alchemy, which I think we're going to do that one day. Yeah, not necessary. You could wait. You know, but I'm just going to use them as we get them. But I just don't. I did that before. It makes the game much. Oh, I thought they were going to attack me. That scared me a little bit. That was a little scary. Imagine that. I thought they were going to attack me. That's no good. Okay, let's go back to... Not this way. I'm gonna die if I jump, I think. Yeah, I think we're gonna go back to Onar's farm. There's someone else I have to talk to that I remember from way back when that we missed. We need his approval to join the mercenaries. We also have to do a task for Torloff. We have to earn rent money. We have to get money from one of the farms around the area. 2 of them, I believe. Actually, let's check. Collect the rent. Sekob. He's got to pay 50 pieces of gold. We'll talk to him after we come back to the farm. I gotta find that one mercenary. Hopefully Cord over here. Hopefully we only need to learn one fighting skill. I'm not learning both. I think he just wants to know if you're capable with either or. Yeah, he doesn't remember us, and fair enough. We didn't talk to him much back in Gothic 1. But these mercenaries here, not all of them belong to Lee. If you remember from the last part, some mercenaries came from the south, some are bandits from the mountains, and only however many are from actual Lee's men. Where's that guy? I don't remember where he is. Is it this guy? Rod. Alright, let's talk to him.
Hey! How are things?
What do you want from me, weenie?
Weenie, really?
I want to join the mercenaries.
There's no place for wimps around here.
Looks like I have to teach you some manners. Say this.
I am strong enough.
Nonsense, you couldn't even lift a decent sword like mine.
He really should have known better.
I said I am strong enough.
Oh, you're killing me. Want to risk a little bet?
Sooner or later.
I bet I can handle your sword.
Really? How much should I relieve you of? Well, you look like a poor sucker. Let's make it 30 gold pieces. Do you even have that much?
I think so.
Sure.
Let me see then.
Here.
All right, let's see how strong you are.
About this strong.
Looks like you got me there. I never expected that. You really don't look like you have that much strength in you. Well, I guess I just lost 30 gold pieces. Here you are. Now give me back my weapon.
Looks like I'm barely holding it, so we can choose to keep this weapon and be a jerk, but we're just gonna give it back.
Here you are.
That will never change.
I want to join the mercenaries.
Oh well, you wield a decent sword. You'll learn the rest. As far as I'm concerned, you're in.
There we go, perfect. We need that.
Can you teach me how to handle two-handed weapons?
I'm not a bad fighter, but that doesn't mean I'm a good teacher. Still, I think I can show you the basics of two-handed combat anyway.
Alright.
I want to improve my two-handed fighting skills.
Let's learn all this.
That will never change.
All of it. All of it. There we go.
You're getting better already.
Now you may notice... Actually, let's go back because I went too quickly. See how it costs more? Now I think that's...
I'm staying out of it.
That means you also learn one-handed in a way. Not in a way. So you're spending on two-handed and one-handed at the same time. So I think it's best to focus on one. I cannot remember. But now we're a fighter in two-handed weapons. And I think that'll hold us for a little while because I need to raise my... Not raise my... We need to learn pick locks. And later on pick pockets. And that's about it. We also got to learn the Shadow Beast extraction skill from Grom over there. I'm assuming he teaches us that. Let's save. And we're going to explore a little bit more of the farm. Actually, going to check the map a little bit. I think we'll go... Let's go this way. There's a crypt over there. I don't know if you saw that on the map. We haven't talked to this guy yet. Let's talk to him. Hodges.
Hello, I'm new here.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not really in the mood for conversation. I'm totally wrecked.
You're awfully busy, huh?
You can say that again. Bennett makes so many weapons that I can hardly keep up with the polishing.
Sounds terrible.
What can you tell me about the farm?
This is Onar's farm. That big building is his house. He vacated a wing for the mercenaries. We farmers have had to bunk in the barn ever since.
Was it really true?
But it's all right with me. It's good that we have people who guard the farm. The building here is the kitchen. Maybe you'll be lucky and Thekla will have something for you to eat.
Of course we got him in the end.
What about the mercenaries?
Onar hired them to keep the city militia off our backs. But they also guard the farm, the sheep, and us farmers. So don't even think about stealing anything or rummaging around in somebody's chest. They're just waiting for a chance to knock you down.
They keep saying that. So far, we haven't done that. We want to stay on these guys' good side.
Can I buy weapons from you?
I don't have much. We take almost all the swords and axes into Onar's house.
Alright, so he's got rough hatchet, a rough sword, heavy branch. Why do you have that? Smith's hammer, an axe, swamp weed, 1, cheese, herbs, berries, I mean, and a sickle. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff while we're here. We gotta sell him the... Oh, we had our weapon unequipped because we did our thing with Rod over there. We'll sell this, rusty axe, rough hatchet, sword, branches, dagger. We got 2 bows here. 3 bows, actually. We'll sell the, this bow and this bow. And that's probably it. We got a lot of stuff. We got a gold ring, a silver ring. I don't know if those are important. I gotta double check things. For things that I think might be important, I might sell them to Mateo back in Carinas. And just in case if we need it, we can always go back and buy from him. Let's equip our axe. Now let's try to fight Bulko again. Alright, fair warning, I'm feeling allergies coming back since this morning, so if you hear me sneeze and I forget to edit it out, I'm sorry. Okay, Bulko. Skip that.
How's it?
Okay.
Hey. A lot.
Okay, skip that.
What?
Silvio.
Alright. Let's fight outside.
Oh my.
Ah.
Not bad.
Jeez, that was embarrassing. Well, let's try again.
Hey.
Go through these conversations again. No.
Silvio.
Yeah.
Put away that weapon. Will you put away that damn weapon? You asked for it.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Man, we're not doing much damage to him at all.
You should have listened to me.
Alright, we're gonna have to come back later. Because that two-handed weapon is... we're not good at it yet. In fact, I'm gonna go train a little bit. Not train, but show you the combo to it that we got from Fighter. So we hold it like this. And we attack like that. A bit slower than one-handed weapons. This is a bit faster. We'll try to deal with it. I hope we can deal with it. But for now, let's explore this creepy pit, not pit, crypt. Metal knotweed, we'll pick these up. Don't know if we need them, but I don't know, just in case. I think they're needed to do something with it. Hit point bonus. It's worth 100 too. Alright, what's in here? It's a gold dish, silver candlestick, and silver candlestick. We're not gonna grave rob right now. I don't think Onar would appreciate that. I don't think he recognizes it anyway. So you could take them. We got some burnt out huts over here. What happened here? Did the sheep do it? Just like that sheep in the beginning of the game. Next to that skeleton corpse with a dagger in its chest. Let's see if there's anything in here. I don't think there is. Nope. Nope. Alright. All that's left now is to take care of Silvio and Bulko, but we have to do that later. We're not ready. I don't know if we can get to master two-handed in this chapter, but we're gonna go ahead and actually shoot. Fight some enemies. Let's fight these field raiders, actually. Get some experience. We still got a ways to level 7. Alright. At you. This may not be a good thing. I think two-handed weapons are going to be a bit more tougher against these creatures. You have to fight with foresight, but you do more damage when you hit. Just one. Just one. Alright. You. There we go. That was a little better. I'm a big two-handed guy. I like using two-handed weapons. And one-handed, but in this game I like two-handed. Hello there. And when you move backwards with two-handed, takes a while for you to recover. Now, there's a leather satchel here and a healing herb. Now, I think this satchel is someone's for a quest. I can't remember. Like, my brain sort of like tickled in a way when I saw that. Like, oh, that might be for a quest. Probably not. Let's go talk to these guys. Well, this guy and this girl. Barbara, let's talk to her.
Hello, beautiful maid.
Stop trying to sweet-talk me, boy. And tell me what you want. I'm busy.
Well, she wasn't as receptive as Elena, but anyways.
How's the field work coming?
Look at these huge fields we have to work. And you know how we're doing. Are you looking for farm work?
No, actually, I want to become a mercenary.
Then you're in the wrong place. You can usually find the mercenaries on the landowner's farm.
No, we were there, and she doesn't say anything important. So we'll leave her alone forever. Before I talk to them, I'm gonna go grab that knotweed over there. As well as this healing plant. Lots of healing plants here. Well, that's fireweed, not a healing plant. We'll grab that, though. As well as this fireweed. As well as this fire nettle. We'll grab that. Grab all the plants. That. The way it picks up when you turn like that, it's kind of funny. Healing plant. Now, there's supposed to be King Sorrel nearby in these stone circles. I don't see them, though. So far, we haven't seen them. Another one here. Fire nettle. Healing plant. Healing herb. At least we got a lot of healing plants and such. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to someone over here. Riga.
How's it going?
You're not one of us, huh? I'd get out of here if I were you.
Why?
This wasn't a paradise before, but at least we were left in peace as long as we did our work for Sekob. But lately it's become unbearable. Bandits are everywhere, field raiders destroy the entire harvest, and the landowner is getting to be pretty brutal.
Are you afraid of the landowner, then?
You bet. If the landowner doesn't like people's faces, he sends his mercenaries after him, and that's the last you see of them. So we prefer to keep our mouths closed.
It's a good idea.
Shouldn't the mercenaries take care of the field raiders?
I don't know what they're being paid for, but certainly not to help us common people. The field raider problem is left to the small farmers who rent the fields from him.
How do you protect yourselves against the bandits?
We don't. We run away. What else?
Of course.
Keep your chin up.
That's not so easy if you're working for Sekob, the slave driver.
Well, we're gonna get some money from him because we gotta complete the test for Torloff. So you can do requirements for each guild in this game, and I think you get extra experience if you want to do all of them. I'm just gonna focus on the mercenaries. So we could do lead-ups to the militia, join the militia, and just not join the militia, and you can choose which one you want to join. They give you a chance if you wanted to change your mind.
How are things?
Ah, a new face here on the farm. Has the old skinflint finally granted me an apprentice?
I'm not an apprentice.
Oh, I see. I'm not as young as I used to be, you know, and I've been waiting for a replacement for years. You aren't here because the neighbors are annoyed, are you?
No, I'm just here to collect rent.
What's the work you do here?
Oh, I guard the sheep, and I've been doing that for as long as I can remember. The animals are very loyal and very smart, you see. If you treat them well, they'll follow you for a lifetime.
What's the trouble with your neighbors?
The grass on this side of the big field is always so stunted and dry, so I mostly go to the big pastures of the other farmers. Oh, the landowner doesn't mind, but Bengar, the farmer on the high pastures, always makes a big deal out of it when I take the animals up there. He says Sekob should pay if I take his animals onto Bengar's pasture, but Sekob won't spend a measly coin for that, so I can't go up onto the plateau anymore.
That's too bad.
Maybe I should talk to Bengar.
You do that for me? What will you tell him? I mean, I don't want any trouble, you hear?
We'll see about that. Where can I find the high pastures in Bengar's farm?
Follow this path and cross the big crossroad. If you stick to the right, you'll see a big outcropping of rock. Behind that, to the right, are the high pastures and the pass.
Everything else all right?
Oh, I can't complain. Thanks for asking.
Alright, so we gotta go talk to Bengar in a minute. Longer than a minute. Let's talk to Sekob. That's not Sekob, that's Till.
Well, kiddo?
That's no way for a farmhand to talk to me. Just how often do I have to remind you?
Not a field hand.
I'm not a field hand.
And what do you want here? We have nothing, so you can just leave right now.
Is that how you always treat your field workers?
Of course, they need that. Whoever doesn't toe the line here gets thrashed. That's the way it goes.
Hard life, a farmer.
I need to talk to your father.
He hasn't got time, but I'm his deputy. What can I help you with?
By introducing me to your father.
You're a real tough guy and a good fighter, huh?
The best.
I think maybe I better get him then.
Never mind, boy. I'll find him, I'm sure.
If you say so.
The best, I said.
Hey, you!
The nameless says.
So what do you do when you're not busy playing ruler of the farm?
Stand guard. The filthy militiamen from the city are coming onto our land more and more often and stealing everything they can get their hands on. Only last week the bastards were here, and they took some of our sheep. If I could get my hands on one of them, I'd make short work of him.
But of course.
Huh. That's what I was thinking.
Why don't the mercenaries help you against the militia?
Before they even turn up, I've already driven them off.
Alright. Leave him alone. We could annoy him, but I'm not gonna. Let's go in here. There's probably nothing in here. Nope. Absolutely nothing. I still remember that satchel we picked up in the fields. I don't think that belongs to anyone. Let's go in here. Oh, let's talk to this, woman.
Hey! Everything all right with you?
Well, it's so-so. My back hurts from all this hard labor. What are you doing here? I don't get visitors here all that often. Usually it's either some cutthroats from the mountains or those horrible militia soldiers from the city. They've been raiding our farm rather frequently lately, but you don't look like you're one of them. Or are you?
No, I'm not.
What are you doing here?
I've been asking myself that for several years. Sekob, my husband, has fallen out with everyone in the area by now. He's in debt everywhere, and so he steals goods from Onar's stocks and sells them in town. By now, he's accumulated a fortune with his underhanded dealings, and he works our field hands until their backs break. His own people call him nothing but slave driver these days. I'm not particularly proud to call myself the wife of Sekob. Believe me, sometimes I wish the barrier were still in place. Would you like to buy something to eat? Or perhaps something for hunting in the forest?
So, I guess this model for the women characters, their lip syncing is broken in a way. I don't know if that was like that in the original back in the day. Well, let's see what she has to offer, though.
What can you offer me?
What do you want?
She's got a short bow, arrows, bolts, bread, and water. No ham. We need ham. So we're gonna say barrier. We know what she's talking about, but we'll click on it.
Barrier?
Well, it's the dome that used to enclose the old Valley of Mines. Many of the farmers and workers who committed a crime back then were simply tossed in there, and they never came back.
You know, I just had a thought. I think it'd be a cool idea. I don't know if they thought about it, Piranha Bytes. If the dome around the barrier, around the colony, the barrier around the colony, actually swallowed up a settlement. Not a settlement, but another farm, like innocent people. It is basically all prisoners in there, in the colony, and the mages. It'd just be cool to see that kind of theme play out, I guess.
Why did the militia attack you on your farms here?
Because there's nobody there to prevent them from simply plundering our farms instead of buying our goods. The king is far away, and we just have to put up with working for Onar and hoping that Onar will send help when we really need it.
What does Onar's help look like?
Sometimes we receive warning in advance when some militiamen are planning to pay us a visit on their own account to rob us. Then we send somebody to the old landowner to ask him for help. And then usually, it doesn't take long for the mercenaries he pays to come here and chase off the militia. But when all is said and done, the mercenaries aren't much better.
Have you ever been at the barrier?
No, we only heard about it. Bengar, the farmer on the high pastures, can surely tell you more about that.
We gotta go talk to him soon.
How can I get to Bengar's farm?
His farm is quite close to the pass which leads to the Valley of Mines. Go ask Balthazar. He's our shepherd. He sometimes leads his animals to graze on Bengar's pastures up there. He'll be able to tell you how to get there.
We talked to him.
Keep your chin up.
Take care of yourself and don't let them get to you.
No, I won't. Alright, this is obviously Sekob, so we'll talk to him.
What are you doing on my land? There's nothing here to steal. Clear off.
Isn't there a piece of land in this blasted country that doesn't belong to anyone?
Go to work. Then maybe someday you can call a piece of land your own. But until then, kindly loaf around somewhere else.
This land belongs to the big farmer. You're only the tenant here. Onar wants you to pay your rent at last. You're several weeks behind.
What? And he sent a villain like you? Not even you believe that. Get out of here before I forget myself.
What? So we can threaten him, but we'll choose this.
I guess I'll have to tell Onar about this then.
I don't care. You can tell Onar I don't have anything. That's the sad truth.
Oh yeah?
Fork over the dough or I'll bash in your teeth.
You're not going after my purse, you criminal, not you.
What? You're really gonna attack me? How about you? Fighting me with a club when I got a big axe. His wife approved of that. She doesn't really like him that much, so that makes sense. We'll take all he has. I think he just gives it to us if we don't steal it from him like that, but we'll see what he says when he wakes up. Well, gets up. He's already awake. He's just hurt.
We'll see about that. All right, you win. What do you want?
Where do you have the money?
Don't hit me again, please. I'll do whatever you say.
We'll pay your rent then.
But sir, I don't have anything. I'm just a poor wretch and half-starved. My last harvest dried up completely. I want to pay my rent, but I just don't have anything. Have pity.
Alright, I'll talk to Onar. Says, pay your rent now or I'll kill you. That's a little... We'll just threaten him, I guess.
Cut out that piffle. It rains here all the time and your larders are full. Pay your rent now or I'll kill you.
No, please, here, take the gold. I'll even add a bonus if you let me live.
Nice.
See, that wasn't so hard.
I'm ruined.
So, that was just a threat. We're not actually going to kill him if he wasn't going to pay. But we're going to be a mercenary. Mercenaries are cold-hearted criminals. Oh, not this guy. He's got a heart of gold. He's just threatening him. Using his, you know, strong arm to get what he wants. We have to anyways. Let's fight this field raider. Two of them. Not bad. It's a pretty good axe. I hope we can find a better two-handed weapon soon. I wish we could pick up that sword from back at Akil's farm. From that mercenary that we killed. Two of them. But that lady took it from us, which really sucks. Also, it's already evening time. 6 in the evening already. Time flies when you're having fun. Let's go back to Onar now.
So where are we headed then?
Are you the foreman here?
I'll give you one upside the head, you rascal. If you want to go ambling across my land, you'll pay me 5 gold coins, or you're in for a good thrashing.
So I ran into this guy on the way to Onar, so we're going to talk to him.
Your land? Are you the farmer here?
You can bet on that. Why else would I make you pay me a toll? I don't mind if you go ask the others about me.
Gotta pay the troll toll? No way.
Forget it. You won't get anything from me.
Then I'm afraid I'm gonna have to tan your hide.
Come on and try it then.
Well, in that case.
Alright then, how about you? Oh. Alright, well, we're gonna have to... Alright, so I forgot to save nearby him, so I'm gonna do that right now. We're gonna try again. And it's probably a good idea to heal up a little bit. We're gonna use our numerous amount of healing herbs, I guess? I don't know, that doesn't really heal much. We'll go ahead and drink a potion. Go ahead and save.
So where are we?
Skip this.
Your...
Then...
I can do this. Ah. I'll take everything you have, Bronco. He's got apple, beer, 4 pieces of cheese. Interesting. Meadowberry, and all the gold you took from people now belongs to me. We're making some money a little bit. We got the money from Sekob that goes to Onar.
Don't you try that again.
So, still got that big mouth?
Don't beat me, please. I'll even go back to work, okay?
Yeah, you do that. Trying to mess with me. Alright, I don't think there's anyone else in these fields we can talk to. I'm gonna check real quick. Doesn't look like it. I think that's it. Oops. Found some stacks of hay. Hay's for horses. Or straw, rather. Probably. I don't know. Alright, let's go back to Onar. Alright, I didn't mean to say Onar. I meant to say Torloff.
Yeah, he really...
I collected the rent from Sekob.
And? Did he pay willingly?
I had to convince him first.
Well done, you passed your test. That'll convince a lot of the mercenaries that you have what it takes.
Nice. I'm gonna save real quick. I'm gonna choose that top option.
How's my reputation among the mercenaries?
Let's see. Wolf says he has nothing against you joining. It's Cord's opinion that you first need to learn how to handle weapons better. Cypher says that you owe him a little favor, and that you know what that's all about. You seem to have convinced Rod that you're strong enough. Sentenza will vote for you. He says you were a very reasonable man. I don't need to say anything about Silvio and Bolko. Those 2 morons are against everyone. Buster says you're okay. The rest of the mercenaries haven't said anything. You convinced most of them by passing the test. Although a lot of them say that getting a farmer to pay his rent was too easy for a test. You have my vote in any case. At any rate, you won some fair duels already. There's quite a lot, but it still isn't enough. You'll have to keep fighting with the boys for a while.
Alright, I completely forgot about that. I think the mercenaries respect you a little bit more if you go after the militias instead of collecting rent from the farm owner, but I don't think it really matters either way. I wanted to do the rent quest instead, just because we're not ready to join yet.
There's nothing you can do about it.
There's one other character I want to talk to here downstairs. Khaled.
Everything fine with you?
So, you want to join us then? Hmm? Do you even have a decent weapon?
What weapons do you have to offer?
Only the best. Just take a look at them.
All right. He's got a rough longsword, warhammer, heavy spiked cudgel. Just not very strong weapons, unfortunately. Went and sell the axe we got from Bronco. Sell this branch. We're gonna keep the pirate's cutlass. Same attack rating as the rough longsword. Interesting.
How did you end up with the mercenaries?
I came with Silvio from the south. We belong to an army of mercenaries which fought against the orcs.
What's your opinion of Silvio?
He's a dangerous fella, and many of the mercenaries who came with him this far listen to what he says. Better not pick a fight with him.
What's your opinion of Lee?
I think that the only thing Lee is really interested in is getting away from this island. He wants to go to the mainland. Seems to have a bone to pick with someone there. At any rate, he does a far better job than Silvio ever could. Moreover, he's a good leader. Most of the time, we can do whatever we want here.
So Lee mentioned in Gothic 1 that he used to be a general for the king, King Robar, and he was framed for the murder of the queen's wife, I believe, by the corrupt nobles there, if I remember correctly. So his whole thing is getting revenge on them, which is why he wants to go back to the mainland, of course.
Would you mind if I joined you?
Once you have passed the test, I shall vote for you.
I passed it already.
Well, that's all right then.
And that was easy. Anyways, that's it. It's also a bit late. 8 in the evening, almost said morning. I think next we have to... Shoot, I was debating on fighting Volko again, but we're going to come back later. Talk to Cypher.
About the swampweed. Here's a few stalks for you.
That's all? I can smoke that much in one sitting. It's got to be at least 10 reefers. At any rate, you've got my vote for joining us.
Alright, we already did that, so... We know who took his weed. It was obviously the stoned guy off to the left, around Felka's kitchen.
I know who took your weed.
Who? Was it that Bodo?
No, one of the mercenaries did it. Dar.
That bastard. Where is he?
Finding him won't help you. He doesn't have the package anymore. He sold it in Corinus.
Where is he?
Behind the kitchen building on the corner.
I'll flatten him.
And there he goes. We're gonna watch. He's just smoking away, not knowing what's coming to him.
Just you wait, some bitch.
Let's get out of the way. Cypher's definitely gonna win. Kinda no contest. The guy's stoned. Though he's still fighting pretty well for a stoned guy. Let's go ahead and check what we got here.
Thanks
Nothing.
for the gold. You hero.
Yeah, he took
I think
all of it.
Better take this weapon.
What else did you leave behind? He's got a bow. We'll take all of it, because why not? Let's go ahead and talk to Cypher.
Wait a minute.
Well, we'll see the next time.
You really gave Dar what for? Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, that felt good.
Not to him, I suppose.
The little beggar has no business going through my chest.
Alright, so we got a lot of swampweed for him now.
About the swampweed. Here's a few stalks for you.
Oh, you are my man. You've got my vote.
Nice.
Show me your wares.
Sure, help yourself.
Now, just checking here. I was seeing if he had any ham. The answer is no. Big no. Let's talk to Dar.
Blabbermouth, you told Cypher I took his weed. Like hell will I vote for you.
Where's the package?
What do I?
Yeah, I don't think, honestly, if I remember correctly, I don't think Torloff gives a crap about Dar's vote at all. I also forgot to mention that around Onar's farm in Night of the Raven, there's a sword called the Claw of Beliar, which is really, really handy if you're struggling in that game, which is what I used. Because it does magic damage, so it'll help you actually against a lot of the opponents in that game. We're going to talk to Bennett.
Wait a minute.
I believe.
I want to join the mercenaries.
Stop blabbering then.
We already talked.
Good. I'll vote for you then.
Okay. I thought he was going to say the same thing.
What about...
Okay, he's just got nothing there. Let's talk to... Oh, Elena left. Alright, I think next we're just going to go ahead and look through our quests. Here we go to talk to Bengar. It's a bit late right now. It's 9 in the evening. So we're going to go back to bed. This bed right here. Let's go find Bengar. And also, you may know that we've done the Bottoms Up quest with Randolph and Rukar. We gotta go back there to the Dead Harpy Tavern eventually. Probably today.
Show me your wares.
What can I...
Yeah, do you have any... ham. That's worth a lot, too. 50 coins? We'll buy it. Why not? 50 gold coins for ham. That is some expensive ham. Alright, let's go find Bengar's farm. I completely forgot the directions. So, I mean, it's probably, like, you know, right there off to the west a little bit. I think... Let's check our stuff here. I changed my mind. We're going to go back to Grom. We gotta learn. We gotta see what he can teach us.
Hey, you! Here's the food you wanted.
Fantastic. And now?
Teach me how to hunt.
What do you want to learn?
Okay, so he can teach us Shadow Beast's horn, mandibles, heart, and teeth. That costs 20 learning points. We're going to learn Shadow Beast's horn eventually, and I think the rest we can probably leave alone. I think. Don't think those are necessary, but the horn is used for a quest, I believe. If not, we can get some extra money from it. Alright, now we're going to go search for Bengar's farm. And I think it's off to the west there. And I'm not going to skip ahead, I don't believe, because we may come across a new area along the way. Some new enemies to kill. And speak of the devil, we got field raiders here. But yeah, if you wanted, save all your learning points for Grom and Bosper. You do this. That's a little bit easier. Let's do that. Go there. At you. Ah. Not bad. We're still a ways to level 7, though. We got a lot of field raiders here. Holy moly. This game runs really well. There's no crashes. It runs smooth. It's really nice. Ah. They still hit us pretty good. Do a little bit of combat. Get some experience points. There we go. But yeah, I think with get to a new tier and you're one-handed or two-handed, the points increase. So you're basically raising both at the same time anyways. So Master, you'll be Fighter and one-handed, and vice versa. But just like Gothic 1, I think you get plenty of learning points in this game. I also gotta check online on how much money we get if we had all the trophy skills. We'll see. I think Grom is all he teaches you. I don't know if there's anyone else who teaches you trophies. Like I said, it's been like a long time since I played this game. Like well over 10 years. We're getting hit pretty decently because two-handed weapons are a bit slow and we're not strong enough to kill enemies in one hit. There's a lot of field raiders here. Makes sense. We are in a field. Let's see if we can do this without getting hit. There we go. They got long range before they warn you. Alright, here we go again. How about you? Nice. Just take a little bit. There we go. We'll fight those lurkers as well. I wonder if there's anything in that little lake there. Body of water. I just want to lure one. Also get around this bush here. Because I want visibility. There we go. Perfect. One more to go. And last one. Last field raider, at least. There we go. Let's take out these lurkers. Just one. I want to fight both. There he comes. Can we do the same strategy? Sort of. Got a lot of healing plants over there. We're gonna pick that up after we kill this lurker. Bit sloppy there. Get lurker skin, nice. We'll give that to Bosper, back at Carinus. Got a healing plant here, 3 of them here. Is there anything else that we can pick up, like in the water or anything? No, just healing plants. We'll grab them though. Before I forget, we'll go ahead and open up this leather satchel, get some coins. Now let's go find Bengar's farm. I'm sure it's off to the, actually let's go this way. Follow the path there. That's why it's wise to buy a map from Brahim before coming out into the wilderness. That way you know where you are. Ah, scavengers. Hello. Let's grab this blue elder. 2 of them. Go there. Just fight one. The Valley of Mines Pass is nearby, I believe. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to fight both of them. Ah. Ah, crap. We're really getting hit. A little bit. Yeesh. I think it's going to be a while before we hit Master Skill in two-handed. It's quite a bit, but that's okay. We're almost level 7. The sound is something else. Also, we're losing a lot of health. May have to go back to the farm and sleep till noon. Oh shoot, we might die. I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and back to the barn real quick and take a nap and heal our health. Backtracking is a little frustrating, but we are healed up. Didn't mean to run out of bed like that. It's day 9. Let's go back. Alright, we're back. See what's over here before we move on. Any treasure, any cool stuff? Probably not. Oh, I got a blue elder. We'll pick that up. As you know, the inventory is limitless, so we can pick up however many stuff we want. And not worry about inventory space. I like it when games do that. No inventory limits. Alright, let's go find Bengar's farm. I'm sure it's over here. Eventually we'll find ourselves back at the Valley of Mines. Though not anytime soon. We're gonna still got a lot to explore in the island of Carinus. And here we are. This has to be, yeah, this is Bengar's farm. So over here is the path to the Valley of Mines. Well, actually, let me bring out the map. A bit off to the west there. I don't know if you see that little path, whatever. Before we talk to Bengar, though, I'm gonna fight these scavengers because I'm bloodthirsty. Just fight one of them. And here he comes. There we go, that wasn't bad. Let's go ahead and slay these beasts before we move on. Just let them come to us. Got hit a little bit, that's okay. Got hit twice. Lost a little bit of health. Don't want to lose too much because I don't want to go back to the barn or to the dead harpy to go to sleep. 2 lurkers. Got a scavenger here. At you. Back when I played this, I think... also, there's a dragon snapper over there or something. I don't think we can fight it, but we'll try. And I completely lost my train of thought. I got distracted by that enemy. I'm sure it'll come back to me. I'm not going to try to fight to remember. Dragon Snapper. Oh, you see how much damage he did to us? I think if we're careful... Oh, boy. We can probably kill it, though. Alright. Let's try again. This might be a little tough. We took some damage. Maybe a little... We may kill it though. Boom. That was a bit rough.
Nothing there.
And he's got nothing. Really? You can't skin him? That sucks. And we lost a lot of health. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Let's go over here first. I feel like there's something over here. We should probably save. Because who knows, there might be a whole nest of dragon snappers around. You remember snappers from Gothic 1? Well, now there's dragon snappers. And I forgot to... Not forgot to mention, but I should bring up the fact that Gothic 1 came out in 2001. This game came out 2 years later. That's actually pretty impressive. They were really banging out games back in the day. I mean, yeah, it's using the same assets, but they did some changes, of course, new skills to learn, bigger areas to explore. And overall, just, it feels like Gothic 1 on steroids, basically. Let's fight these lurkers. Because I gotta get their skins to trade with Bosper, the Bowmaker. I don't know if we're gonna make it in this part, back to Carina's, because I want to explore a lot of the, Carina's, the island. Might be a good idea to heal up a little bit. I don't want to use my precious potions right now. We could use meat. Let's use, it only heals 10. That's not a lot. That is not a lot. We have some digger meat. We'll just try to fight without taking damage. Oh, just one. Just one. There we go. We do the side-to-side move against this thing. We can't fight two. We're not that strong yet. Oh boy, okay. We're gonna have to waste a potion because I don't want to be doing this forever. Just one. Just one. Okay. Ah, come on. Move up a little closer. There we go. Don't want to fight two. That is no good. We're not strong enough for two. We're just strong enough for one. As long as we have enough health. Jeez. Our health. Oh, Jesus. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, man. Really don't want to waste these healing potions. I'm so stingy with this stuff. Because our weapon is a bit too slow, because we don't have high two-handed yet. I'm making it harder on myself because I don't want to be, you know, I'm stingy with items. Because battles can go well, they can go really bad because of the way you can't parry animals. You can only dodge, and it's harder to dodge with two-handed. And I'm being stingy with, I'm being stubborn because I want to use two-handed for the rest of this playthrough. Okay. And we leveled up. Nice. At the cost of a lot of experience points. Or health points, excuse me. Fireweed. Got a waterfall here. Several of them. A few of them. Metal knotweed. Grab that. Ah, healing plants. Grab all this. Let's go and save. Fight that lurker later. And by later, after I explore this part of the map. Iron nettle here. Anything else? Alright, that goes to the Valley of Mines. Right there. So this is the spot I was talking about on that map, where the arrow is. Let's talk to this guy. Let's keep him watch for something.
That horrible animal is dead, I assume. Then I can finally hunt freely again.
No, he must be talking about the dragon snapper, I guess.
You've got a lot of space up here.
It's nice enough. But if you go through the pass back there, you won't think so much longer. If this little tract of land has impressed you, then wait till you see the Valley of Mines back there.
Who are you?
My name is Gon. I'm a hunter and work for Bengar, the farmer here on the high pastures. I spend most of my time here outside, basking in the sun.
What do I need to know about the Valley of Mines?
No idea. I'm only taking a fleeting glance at the valley. Look pretty dangerous. The best thing to do if you go there, through the pass, is to stay close to the beaten track. Either you take the way through the big gorge or the road over the stone bridge. That one is shorter and safer. Now that the orcs are roaming all over the place, you have to be a bit careful. I don't want to have to drag you to the Herb Witch.
Herb Witch?
Her name is Sagita, and she's the healer for the farmers and the other people who live outside the harbor city. A truly curious female. No one really likes going to her, and everybody enjoys gossiping about her. But if you're sick, you won't find better help than Sagita and her kitchen full of healing herbs. You'll find her in the strip of woods behind Sekob's farm.
We missed that, I guess.
How's the hunting?
I can't complain.
Can you teach me more about hunting?
Can you teach me about hunting?
No problem. For 100 gold coins, I can show you how to gut the animals you bring down. Pelts and other trophies bring a lot of money in the market.
I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick, because just in case I don't need it, I don't want to waste the 100 gold right now.
Here, 100 gold coins for your expertise on gutting animals.
Thanks. Now you're talking.
What can you teach me?
That depends on what you want to know.
You can teach us... Ooh. So, Daragon Snapperhorn. Assuming dragon, that is a typo. Bloodfly's wings, Bloodfly's stinger, and claws and teeth, so... You'll be spending a fair bit of learning points if you want all of the trophy skills, but I believe this is all of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and reload, because I don't need those right now. We'll save our learning points. I'm not gonna fight these critters right now. I'm gonna go straight to Bengar's farm. I'll fight this one over here, though. That way I know that I cleared this area. I'm not sure what else to spend our points in next. I think pick locks. We'll go ahead and put in a pick locks, then after that, combat skills.
There's another one of those scummy beasts.
I wanted to kill him as quick as I could because I didn't want him stealing my experience points. Alright, let's go back. Not go back, well, let's go to Bengar's farm now. Right over here. Oh, I see a mist. Where there's fog, there's critters. I see a lurker. One. We'll ignore him. Let's go ahead and save. Talk to some people here. Malik.
Hey. Everything all right?
Yet another day laborer who doesn't know where to go? No problem. Talk with our farmer, Bengar.
What are you doing here?
I'm the shepherd here. It's not exactly a demanding job. But now and then, you really have to watch out. Especially if you get too close to the pass.
What do you know about the pass?
Not much. Just that it leads to the old Valley of Mines that was surrounded by the barrier until a few weeks ago. Back then, the only thing we farmers had to be afraid of was the monthly caravan that took all kinds of goods to the Valley of Mines. Those cutthroats often made life difficult for us out here.
Where can I find the pass to the old Valley of Mines?
Near the two waterfalls on the other side of the high pastures.
What is it they say about the Valley of Mines?
All sorts of things. Some of the boys say they've heard screams at night. Some have seen strange lights over the mountains. But if you ask me, it's all just old wives' tales.
I don't see any women here at all.
You got that right. This is a man's farm, so to speak. Works pretty well, I think.
Have you ever been to the Valley of Mines?
No, but I go near the pass once in a while. Then I always see those two paladins who stand around and keep watch. It looks like they're making sure that nothing comes out of the valley. Back then, the Valley of Mines was a natural prison. If you went in, you never came out again.
We knew that.
Tell me more about the paladins. How long have they been posted there?
A week or two, I suppose. I don't know exactly. Some time ago, there was even a whole troop of them that disappeared into the pass. Since then, I haven't seen them again.
You know, I think that guy back in town would like to know about that, maybe.
Don't work too hard.
I'll try.
The one who's trying to build a ship so we can leave Carinus. Let's go over here and grab this blue elder and see if these farmers have anything important to say. They're probably just generic farmers. Farmer. Farmer. Okay, leave him alone. Let's go find Bengar. We gotta ask him if it's okay for Balthazar to bring his sheep up to these pastures. Don't think that's him. Well, it might be him. Yeah, it's him. Oh, Ben.
You're the farmer here?
You could say so, but I'm really just a tenant. All the land here is owned by one big farmer.
How do you make a living?
Mostly hunting and the wood we cut. Of course, we also raise sheep and work the land. Onar saddles me with all these laborers, and I have to keep them busy somehow. Only a few of them are good hunters, you see.
You're employing day laborers?
Onar sends away the workers he can't use on his farm. Then, he sends them to me. I feed them and they work here for me.
We were a day laborer for Lobart in the beginning of the game, too.
What do you think of Onar?
He's a greedy bastard who'll get us all hanged in the end. One of these days, the paladins will come out of the city and make us small farmers bleed for what he's doing here. But I haven't got a choice. The militiamen only come here to collect and not to defend the farm. If I held myself loyal to the city, I'd be very much on my own. At least Onar sends some mercenaries now and then to see how we're doing.
The paladins don't appreciate the supply of food being cut off because of the farms here.
What have you got against the royal troops?
It's obvious. There hasn't been any improvement now that the paladins are in the city. Just the opposite. Now these cursed militiamen come onto our land even more often and steal everything they can, and the paladins don't do a darn thing about it. The only paladins that I've ever seen are the two guards at the pass. They wouldn't budge an inch, even if the militia slaughtered us all.
The pass?
Yeah, the pass to the old valley of mines by the waterfalls at the other end of the high pastures. Ask Malak about it. He was there a couple times last week.
We already talked to him.
Balthazar the shepherd isn't allowed on your pasture?
Oh yeah, that story. I told him Sekob should pay me money if he wanted to lead the sheep into my pasture. To tell the truth, that's only harassment. I just can't stand Balthazar.
Really? That's it? I want to persuade Bengar to let Balthazar back over on his pastures. I'm going to have to do him a favor. I'm sure an opportunity will present itself. I hope so. I was hoping to get some experience and stuff. Respect. Monastery. You need a sheep and 1,000 pieces of gold to enter the monastery. To become a novice, at least. Garvel, that's his name. The one who wants to know why the paladins are here. We completed a lot of stuff here. Let's go ahead and save. Talk to some more of the people here. Farmer. I guess that's it. Let's go in here. Go in this barn. I mentioned this already, but I believe there's a mod that sort of kind of remasters this game in a way. It adds doors to buildings. Makes it more immersive. Okay, now I'm gonna check the map real quick. I'm trying to figure out what else I want to do. I think we're gonna go back to the we're gonna avoid this area for one. There's too many enemies here. I'm too weak to fight. I don't want to waste my healing potions, and the herbs don't heal that much. So we're gonna go circle around. That's a bit too dangerous. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna jump off. There we go. Alright, I think this is good. We'll just jump down. Is there anything behind these waterfalls? Probably not. Nope. Nothing at all. That's too bad. It used to be that trope back in the day. There's always something hidden behind a waterfall. Modern games don't do that anymore. I mentioned that before in the last part or two. Avoid them. We're going to go back to the Dead Harpy now, I think. It's not too far away, so I probably don't have to skip ahead. I don't know if the viewers appreciate that. I imagine you don't want me to... You don't want to watch me... Watch the character's backside go from point A to point B in a backtracking situation. Better to just skip ahead, right? I think it's working out pretty well. Ah, swamp weed. We'll grab these. I think we can make weed from it, or at least sell it for a little bit of money. Avoid those blood flies. Eventually I'm gonna scour this entire island and just slay every creature I see. And that's something I'll definitely, I was gonna say cut out, but I'll probably, show you, I suppose. But for now, let's go back to the Dead Harpy Tavern.
There you are, finally. I've been waiting for you.
What happened?
The drinking contest is finally over.
Who won?
This time, Randolph has won. Rookar must have been having a bad day. So, well, I hope that was the last time. I don't want that kind of to-do in my house ever again, remember that.
Alright. 2 days. Let's talk to Randolph.
Wait a minute.
Hangover?
No, I feel fine, really. It finally worked this time. Thanks again for your money. Here, take it back. Looks like Rookar won't be getting up anytime soon.
That's what he gets for cheating.
You seem to have bitten off more than you can chew.
Here's your money, and not one word more.
Nice, we got 200 gold from that.
Did anything else of interest happen?
Not that I know of. Nobody tells me anything.
And that's Bottoms Up. That's like a memorable quest for me, Bottoms Up. Simple quest, but... Oh no. If that's on, I should watch this. They drink for like 2 days straight. That's kind of funny. Let's see if we can sell anything, though, to, Orlan.
Show me your wares.
If you can pay.
I can, but I'm not going to buy anything. I'm going to sell some stuff. You got this bow. You can have...
I could tell you.
Nothing else, I guess. Wait, 693 gold. We're doing all right for ourselves. Let's go to our bedroom. We're going to dump some stuff in the chest.
That's no secret.
Because I remember doing that last time. It's safe to do. You can dump stuff in chest if you want to. I think this one.
That's the truth.
So we'll put our... We'll collect the working clothes. We'll keep that. We can sell it, but I want to keep it. And we'll also keep... Nothing else, I suppose. I think we're going to take a little bit of a nap because we're low on health.
Can't rely on that.
We'll sleep until the evening. There we go. You slept well and feel rested. It's a nice little room, isn't it? No windows, but whatever.
I used to say that myself.
I think next we're actually going to go back to Carinus and trade our pelts. We're going to get a lot of money for those pelts. But first, I'm going to go ahead and do some... Actually, never mind. I was going to do some cooking, but it's late. I wanted it to be kind of light out before we arrive in Carinus, so I'll see you at Bospers.
Where have you been gadding about for so long? I need more skins. Did you bring any?
We did indeed.
I've got a few skins for you.
Wolf skin. That's good. What the hell is this skin?
I ripped a troll off for that one.
That is worth a small fortune. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
And there you go.
Show me your wares.
So you can buy these back if you want to. You saw we got 600 gold pieces for 2 troll hides. That's going to be really handy. We have 1,400 gold now, which means we can go ahead and spend a little bit to Thorbin, who's not here because it's evening time. He's right here taking a break. Let's learn how to open locks finally.
Can you teach me how to pick locks?
You have paid Gritter's debt with Mateo. You seem to be a decent fellow. I shall teach you what you want to know. However, I cannot do it for free. I still have a mountain of debts, and I need the money.
How much do you charge?
200 gold pieces.
Fine. Here are 200 gold pieces.
This money will really help me. We can start as soon as you're ready.
Alright. Oh, it only costs 5. Nice.
Teach me how to pick a lock.
All you need is a lockpick. If you move it carefully left and right in the lock, you can unbolt the mechanism. But if you move it too much or too fast in the wrong direction, it will snap right off. The more adept you become, the fewer lockpicks you are going to need. That's all there is to it, really.
He also sells us some lockpicks if we want to buy any.
Can you sell me some lockpicks?
If I have any left.
He's got 12, and we got 4. That's fine. How much is it? 10 gold. That's not bad. It's good to know. We'll just save scum a little bit to get the best chances of not breaking our lock. But for now, I gotta figure out what else to do. Shoot. Let me just search through here real quick. We gotta find the weed package. I think I remember where it is. I'm also not really sure. I'm gonna go ahead and save in both slots. Check our stats a little bit. We got 5 points left. Then we'll probably save it for, I think two-handed. We want to get master pretty quickly. We could probably learn strength, get it to 50. I don't know if there's any weapons we can buy. Because I think this is the only two-handed weapon we'll have for a while. Is Mateo here? He's still here.
Show me your wares.
I think I'm gonna go back to... Let's go... I'm gonna go back to, Scatterbrain when I play games and talk at the same time. I'm gonna go to sleep. At the hotel. Right over here. No need to skip ahead, it's just right over here. This playthrough is almost done anyways, got about 10 minutes left before I cut it off. It's gonna be a little bit shorter in the final video though, since I cut stuff out, but sleep until morning. Now it's morning time. I'm just trying to debate on what to do. I suppose now actually we can explore the countryside. Slay creatures. We're level 7 right now. We made a lot of progress in these 2 hours. Guess I'll... Does Baltram say anything about that package? He does not. He doesn't care.
These are bad times.
Renguru. You're gonna introduce me to those people?
So, doing all right?
What else do you want? I didn't steal anything else, honest man.
Alright. Bye. Citizen. Let's go to Hacken.
Show me your wares.
Go to staff. I need two-handed weapons. No. Answer is no. I'm gonna go visit the upper quarter.
That's what I've always said.
I can't believe that.
Really, how interesting.
Been there, done that. Where did you pick that up then?
That in this place, order and chaos were equal, and so the sea.
I knew that would be a problem.
That's all just gossip.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
And here we are back here because it's daytime, and I think there's some NPCs I haven't talked to yet. So, yeah. It's a citizen. There's Lothar. Brand, we already talked to him. Talked to him again. No, he doesn't say anything new. Talk to this guy.
How's business?
Not so great. Back when the barrier was still in place, times were better. The prisoners would scrape boxes and boxes of ore from the mines, and my ships then brought it to the mainland. On their way back, they bought food and other wares. But now we're cut off from the mainland, and I have to rely on the farmers for supplies.
How do you make a living now?
Right now, I'm living off my savings. But if I can't get back into business, times are gonna get rough for me.
That doesn't sound good. Gotta say that again.
Right now, I'm...
Yeah, I had nothing new. Let's go over here. Can't steal anything from these people yet. This place is a gold mine, I think. We will eventually. Let's explore a little bit, though. Can I go in here?
What do you want here? Get out of here! Smart kid.
The answer is no.
No idea. You tell me.
Anything in here?
Get out of here!
Oh.
Yeah, get out!
They're on the ball. They don't like us moving around and such in houses. Wambo. Any more NPCs up here that we missed? Citizen, worker. Let's talk to this worker.
What's new?
Ever since they took the barrier away, this town has been overrun with bandits. The paladins don't do a thing. Why the hell are they even here then?
Really didn't deserve that. Can't
Nope.
rely on that.
Talk to him.
Hey, you!
My name is Ludero. I buy and sell all kinds of things.
What wares do you have to offer?
Well, especially rare and unusual things. So far, I've always managed to fulfill my customers' wishes.
Show me your wares.
That noble outfit looks so bulky on these NPCs. Okay, he's got healing potion, a speed potion. We're not going to buy that. It's a bit too expensive for us right now. Minecrawler mandibles, holy water. Nothing special at all. What the heck? Alright. And I think that's it. That is it. So I'm going to go to Bosper the Bowmaker. Because the last thing I want to do before I end this is cook some meat.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
And that's the truth.
I've got my own opinion about that.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
That was obvious all along.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Is it really true?
It can't go on like this forever.
Ah, she's cooking. Never mind.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Alright guys, when we come back, you'll see me cooking the remainder of my meat, of which we got a lot. We got 57 chunks of raw meat. And you're not going to see me cook all this. I'm basically going to cut all this out eventually. Not eventually, but in the editor. So until we come back, the next part we're going to explore more of the island of Carinas, get more experience points, hopefully a better weapon, and hopefully be on our way to joining a guild so we can continue our adventure, get the Eye of Enos, and my brain's not working today, and fight the dragon. So until then, have a good one.